Eric asleep?
Yes.
Stop
He's sleeping.
Good. You sure are good with the twins, aren't you?
Well, children are my best talent, you know.
Yeah. Roman always said that about you.
That must be Tom. Hello, darling.
Hi.
So,
How are you doing?
Hi, Tom.
it's about time to get to the airport.
Plane arrives rather about 5.
I just can't wait to see that granddaughter of mine.
Final hope she'll be the first one running out.
It'll be wonderful to see her. And Bo. And the others.
Is there anything at all I can do for you before I leave?
No. I'm fine. But do give everybody a big hug for me, all right?
Oh, of course we will.
Do you know, I just wonder why Bo isn't coming in on the same plane.
Hell, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. I mean, he's a Brady, isn't he? Everybody wants a little piece of the Bradys these days.
Marlena, you're not talking about the ISA.
Well, why not? Maybe they want Bo to pick up where Roman left off, huh?
Hi there.
And you are?
Anna DeMera Designs.
Hi, and, that was the word. Stefano DeMera, who was believed to be dead, is at the center of the storm. Salem is reeling from these events while it tries to cope with the death of its hero, Lieutenant Roman Brady. In other news today, the president said that...
I know. So did I.
I've been so worried about you. I know why you're here.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry it's happened.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I should have been there. I should have stopped Stefano.
You couldn't have done anything. It wasn't your fault.
I got to him as soon as I could. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, don't blame yourself for this.
I held on to him. We were on the beach. I held on to him. Didn't want to let him go, honest. I didn't want.
Well, then you did what you could.
No, I shouldn't have left him there. He was all alone on the beach, and I just left him there.
You left him?
Yeah, all I could think about was getting Stefano.
Roman died in your arms, and you left him there?
Sorry.
And then you went back for him.
Eddie was gone.
What do you mean? His body was washed out to sea? Because you left him alone? I hope you're not here to tell me that Shane is alive and Roman is dead. Because Shane promised me that nothing would happen to Roman, that he wouldn't be hurt. He promised me that. Couldn't any of you help him? Couldn't any of you save Roman? One of you? You left him there on a beach nowhere? In the middle of nowhere, you left him? You're his brother. You should have brought him home. You should have brought him home. I want my husband. I want him here. I want to hold him. I want to touch him. I want to say goodbye to him.
Thanks. Has there been any word from Bo?
No. I'm afraid not. Here you are, dear.
Well, thanks. Maybe he's just at his apartment and hasn't let anybody know.
No, I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Irma, is there something you're not telling me?
Howie called earlier. That we're going to have to face it. Bo has not been seen or heard of for almost 2 days.
I certainly hope he's all right.
He is all right. Nothing has happened to Bo. You've got to believe that.
Hope, we know how you feel.
No, you don't know how I feel. We've made promises to each other. I know Bo is going through hell right now. But he wouldn't break a promise. Not to me, he wouldn't. He's going to come back to us, you'll see. Cameras. Only wanting Bo to think about our future. I mean, it's no wonder Bo was feeling the pressure.
That is the only pressure that he has. I said some pretty awful things to him myself. I didn't mean to at the time.
Oh, of course you didn't mean it, darling. We've all been in a lot of pressure lately.
That's no excuse to hurt the people you love.
At times like this, we don't control our emotions. They often control us. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the pressure's built up. It's up inside every one of us. And that's why we have to be strong for each other. For when they do.
I'm glad we're all together.
So am I.
I'm not going to take the DA's job.
It doesn't mean Larry Welsh will be taking it over again,
No, he couldn't get his job back again.
Yeah, I kind of thought his career in politics might be over.
Yes, it is. You know, I remember a very smug comment he made at Liz's trial. He said, never get involved in anything to be used against you. You can't afford it.
Guess he was right, huh?
He was right. Nobody's going to recover from a scandal like that anyway. Nobody.
Why aren't you going to take the job again?
See, again, that's the key word. I loved the DA job. It was exciting. It was challenging, and I think I served the people well.
You were the best DA we ever had.
You were very prejudiced. Anyway, my mind's made up. Once is enough for that job. Once.
Well, I know at least we have a good lawyer in Salem, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cutie. Let's not talk about me. You. How's the Brady family holding up?
Well, Kimberly and Caroline are holding up okay. I'm a little worried about Sean and Bo, though.
Anybody heard from Bo?
Haven't heard a word from him. That's what bothers me about it. I think Sean needs to see Bo. He loves him a lot. They love each other a lot. And they just can't connect. And Carrie. Well, you know, kids.
Marlena. You. What about you?
Well, I'm all right, Don.
Are you? What are you feeling?
Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Why don't you give it a try, huh? A word, maybe?
No, okay, a word, numb. I feel numb.
Go on.
I don't feel anything else.
I don't believe that. Don't you feel angry?
No, I don't.
Don't you want to scream? Don't you want to hold back time? Don't you want to go back to what it was?
I'd love to hold back time, sure. You can't do that. I wasn't going to bring Roman back anyway. It won't help to get angry or scream or cry or make a scene.
Hey, babe. If you feel those emotions, you got to let them out. Even though they're not going to bring Roman back.
I know that, Don. I'm a psychiatrist, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I also remember what you've been through in the past.
I grieved for Roman when I thought he was dead. Now I know he's dead. And I've got to help his family. So why don't we finish our lunch, Don, and you can take me home. I've got a million things I have to do.
Do you think it's a good idea to have a funeral?
It's not a funeral. Don't call it that. It's not a funeral.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's not. As far as I'm concerned, Roman was buried at sea. This is no funeral. This is a wake. It's an old-fashioned wake, an Irish wake, and we're going to talk about wonderful times and things that Roman would like us to talk about. I'm all right. I'm okay.
Hello.
Hi, Chris.
Marlena, I just want to say I'm very sorry about Roman, and anything you need, you just holler, okay?
Thanks.
I know you're a strong lady, but we worry about you.
That we do.
Well, then thank you both.
I'm a little worried about Bo, too. He's in bad shape.
Have you seen Bo?
Yeah, Bo was in a little earlier, had a cup of coffee, took off. Just said he wanted to be by himself.
Well, I wonder why he hasn't told somebody where he is.
Maybe he doesn't want to be around anybody right now.
Not around Hope.
Hi, Marlena. Doc.
Boy, am I glad you're back. I'm glad you're both back.
Yeah. Diane's gonna need some legal help.
Megan Hathaway still giving you a tough time?
Yes. She has my baby and she refuses to give him back.
Yeah, well, I had a feeling she wouldn't give up without a fight.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. How's Hope doing?
She's all right. Misses you, needs you.
I'm out of here.
Bo, wait a minute. I'm sorry about what I said to you today.
You don't have to apologize.
No, but I do.
It doesn't matter.
It does. Roman wouldn't want you going on like this.
I don't give a damn what Roman would want.
And what about your family? Your parents are worried sick about you. Your sisters? Kimberly thinks you took your bike off a cliff somewhere. Howie Hofstadter's been calling every hour.
I can't deal with them right now. I just want to be left alone.
All right. Everybody has to do the best they can. I understand that.
Come over here again.
Because I have news about Bo.
He's back?
I saw him at Shenanigans.
You did?
Well, how did he seem, Marlena?
He seemed distant and a little frustrated.
Frustrated?
Well, he was there with Diane, and it seems that Megan won't give Zachary back to her.
Well, what happened?
Well, Diane left with Don. They were going to do some work on it. And Bo didn't seem like he wanted to talk much.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, but Hope, I'm not real sure that Bo was going to come to the wake.
He will.
I'm not convinced.
I know he will. He just needs some time alone, that's all. I mean, the important thing is that he's all right.
Yes, at least we know that much.
I don't want you to worry. And I don't want you to worry either, because Bo is going to be just fine. He's going to be fine. And Marlena, he's going to be at that wake. I know he is.
Darling, has something happened?
That's a good question, Grandma.
I can't believe that Bo isn't coming to the house.
Marlena, I'm sorry, but he isn't.
Well, his parents are going to be very upset.
Maybe he'll explain everything to me when I see him, okay?
Maybe you can change his mind.
I hope so. But he sounded awfully strange.
You know, you haven't had much time to talk at all lately.
No, it's funny. We did so much talking on the island. Talking about loving each other, being together. And now there's a wall between us.
A lot has happened since then, oh.
I want both of us at that wake.
What does Bo want?
I guess he deals with pain in his own way.
I noticed when I saw him at Shenanigans that he struck me as a man, the kind of pain that makes you pull away from people.
We just need some time alone, that's all. Because everything's going to be fine. I'm going to get some water, okay?
All right, dear. Well, maybe time is all they do need.
I'd like to believe that's true. They deserve some happiness. They've had so little of it.
Unfortunately, there's a great difference between what people deserve and what they end up with.
Yes, I know that, Alice. I'm very aware of that. Today should have things starting to get better. We're going to celebrate memories of Roman. And if any man ever enjoyed looking forward to all his tomorrows, it was my Roman.
Amen.
And we'll have no tears today. Bye. See you there.
Now, Roman, you know, he never wanted you to know how sick he was, so I just kept on fishing and watched him while he turned green. But Roman stuck with it. He kept that line in the water, and he stayed there till a 40-pounder grabbed that bait. 40-pounder. And he turned greener and greener all the time he was trying to boat that fish. And it was the biggest fish we caught that month. Roman was green for 3 days, but he never said a word.
I repainted it.
I must be
It turned out better when you painted it.
Wasn't it darkling?
Yes, Marlena, I'm so very sorry about Roman.
I hadn't expected to see you here, Shane.
This day is the unexpected visitor.
I was hoping today I wouldn't feel angry. But you broke a promise to me. A sacred promise. You promised that nothing was going to happen to Roman. I think those were your very words. That nothing was going to happen to Roman.
Marlena,
well,
please.
something happened. He died. And you didn't. I can't believe you can show your face in this house. A man promised me he was going to bring my husband home alive. Well, they can't even find his body.
Only you'll allow...
I'll allow you nothing.
Marlena. Honey, you promised yourself a good day, remember?
He promised me.
Darling, no tears. Remember? That's what you said.
Yes, of course, and you're right.
Hey, missing some good stories over there.
Yes, and just wait until Tom and Marie get here. I'll tell you about the time Roman cut down all my zinnias.
Roman did that?
Yes, I chased him 2 blocks. I caught him. And he had the nerve to ask for the 50 cents for mowing the lawn.
Oh, did you pay him?
Of course. I'm not one to carry grudges.
Well, he wasn't either. Something was over. It was over.
Marlena, I'd like to tell you a secret story about Roman that happened before you met him.
Well, I didn't know Roman had any secrets.
Well, it happened when I was very young.
Oh, that goes back a long, long time, too.
I was about 10 or 11, and one day at school, a whole bunch of kids got a hold of a cigarette.
I think I'm about to be horrified.
We all took turns puffing at it.
Was it your first?
Yes, and it was horrible. I hated it. I almost made myself sick.
Well, you were with your friends.
That's why. I just acted like I liked it and acted real cool. But what I didn't realize is that Roman was standing just a little ways away watching us.
Uh-huh, the plot thickens.
Well, we didn't see him. And then he just waited until I finished choking, and he came over, and, well, I got really scared. But he just took me aside.
And what, and he gave you a lecture about the evils of smoking?
No, he didn't. He just told me that it was really stupid to pretend that I liked something when I didn't, just to fit in. Because I already fit in. You know, I still try to remember that when I'm about to do something that I don't really like. It doesn't always work, but I remember it.
Hi, everybody.
Carlo.
Hello, Carlo.
Excuse me. Marlena, I'm very sorry about what happened.
Thank you, Carlo.
Roman was a real hero.
You know, from what I understand, apparently you were a real hero.
Oh, not really. I was just operating on adrenaline. Anybody would have done the same.
Give yourself a little credit. You did a very brave thing.
And I'm sure that Liz is very grateful to you. Are she and Neil coming today?
I wouldn't know. They didn't say.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
Hey, Marlena. How you doing?
Hi, Abe.
Come on, son. Come, son.
Hello, Abe.
Excuse me. Hi. Hi, Liz.
I wish I could find the right words.
Yeah. How about a hug? You got it.
Hey, how about one for me, too, huh? Glad to see my favorite singer back.
I'm gonna go say one.
Thank you.
Quite a shindig, I see.
Oh, well, no, it isn't me. It's Caroline. Kimberly.
Oh, you've not met Jasmine?
No, hello. It's nice to have you in my home. I'm Marlena.
Jasmine, how do you do?
Well, she's a quick study, this one.
Oh.
Here. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Marlena, you have to give me a chance to talk to you.
All right, I'm listening to you.
You must believe I would never have allowed Roman to land on that island alone.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, one of Stefano's men had me. I barely got off the island myself when the volcano erupted. There's no way in heaven I could have got to Roman in time. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise to you. Roman is a great loss to us all.
Yes, I know.
I did everything I could.
I know that, too. I know that if it weren't for you, there wouldn't be any survivors. I must thank you for that.
I had a job to do. I only wish it could have been a complete success.
Roman held you in such very high regard. I'm very sorry that I raised my voice to you.
I understand, Marlena, completely. To Roman.
For Roman. To his friend Shane.
I gotta get going, babe.
So soon?
Got a law practice calling. Got a court date in the morning.
Oh, I'm very glad you came.
You know where to reach me, don't you?
I have to get going too, Marlena.
Oh, Carla, were you all right?
You have all this to deal with, and you ask me if I'm all right?
Well, I've lost someone that I love. Doesn't mean I've stopped caring about everybody, you know. Mm-hmm.
Donna, what was that song Roman loved so much as a kid?
It was called Danny Boy.
Danny Boy.
Remember?
Oh, Danny Boy.
The pipes are calling.
Oh, I understand. Must be difficult for you, so many people and things. I'm very glad you're here.
You have a very nice house, Marlena.
Thank you. Thank you. Roman never gave me the despondency, and he wouldn't want us to either.
She's right, you know.
Well, I didn't say I lost my faith, Sean.
Well, listen, Roman left behind more than just his family. He left wonderful memories. That's why we're here, to share those memories with each other.
What's your happiest memory of Roman, Marlena?
Well, I mean, I really can't say. I think of one, and then I think of so many to go along with it. I'm just very glad that we had so many wonderful times together.
Oh, God bless you, girl, for bringing so much happiness to my son. And for giving us the gift of two of the loveliest children that were ever born on this earth.
That's right, let's drink to that, huh? Here, here.
Harry.
Is she feeling any better?
Not really. She's not well at all. I'd like to talk to you later about her after everybody's gone.
Okay, I'd like that. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about taking all the children to the mountains for the week just to get away and kind of relax.
What a good idea, Marlena. You should get away for a while. Don't you think so, Sean?
Yes, I do. You could use a change of scenery.
We'll talk.
Of course, I was never much of a mountain man myself. Always preferred the seashore.
Oh, Sean, for heaven's sake, what does it matter as long as Marlena gets the rest she needs?
The truth is, I'm actually, all I'm concerned about now is just the house.
Oh, we'll look after it for you.
Yeah, well, make sure it doesn't pick up and run away in the middle of the night.
No, Sean, actually, what I mean is trying to decide whether to keep the house or sell the house, what to do about that. And regardless of what I do, I've got to have the kitchen painted, and I thought I might do that while we're all away, and then I thought I have nobody to kind of supervise, and I couldn't ask you to do that. It's too much of an imposition.
Your problems are solved in the form of my brother, Eric. Eric, come over here.
What is it, Sean?
You're going to be here for a few weeks, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like a house all your own?
House? You know I would, of course.
Sure.
Sean, no, please.
Hush now. This will all work out.
Marlena here is going away for a while to rest.
Ah, fine. I get it. Yeah. That means that I could house sit while she's gone. Hey.
That's right, and so you wouldn't be bored. You could paint the kitchen.
What color?
No, I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
Marlena, come on, we're family. And my hobby happens to be house painting, and I'm one of the best.
Oh, if you do say so yourself.
Right.
Well, let me think about it for a while, okay? Any idea where Bo is? I'm worried about him, and I think that Caroline and Sean need him right now.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, I did see Bo, but, you know, I don't think he's going to show up, Marlena.
Oh.
I got to run.
Yeah,
See you later.
stay warm.
Really fancy stuff.
Roman never told me that story.
Were you looking for a mink coat, Marlena?
I've got a life-size picture of Roman bringing home stolen goods.
So, Mickey, will you let Abe finish his story, please?
Oh, well, thanks a lot, Betty.
Yeah, sure.
You know, the reason Roman didn't tell you is because he was really embarrassed.
Why?
But let him finish the story.
I'm sorry. Go.
Well, he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed. I mean, I was embarrassed about the whole thing, too. I mean, we got there. We got there, and we saw the furs, and we gave the guy the money, and then the minute we gave him the money, I mean, these lights, these spotlights come on all over the place, and this guy that we were supposed to buy the furs from yells out, "You're under arrest!"
Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Why?
Well, it was just this real bureaucratic mess-up. I mean, it turns out that each precinct had been doing a sting, and neither one knew what the other one was doing. So when Roman and I got there, I mean, they put handcuffs on us and took us down to the 24th and locked us up for the night. I mean, Roman kept saying, he said, "Buddy, you just can't ever tell this. You can't ever tell this." And I'm sorry, buddy. I just thought everybody could use a smile.
What is against the 24th precinct? I guess that's why.
Marlena, Alice just went over to see Hope.
Yes, she's spitting fire. She and Bo had a fight, and it seems that they haven't patched it up.
Oh, you should know better than that, Alice. Lovers quarrel.
Darling, I don't think so this time.
No,
Hope thinks they're finished.
I'm sure it'll be okay as soon as Hope calms down.
Of course she will. When they get back together again, why, they'll melt in each other's arms.
For once, I'm less optimistic than the two of you. Hope went into her room, she slammed the door, locked the door, wouldn't talk to me. Now, she's never done that before. Not to me.
But she's never been under this kind of pressure before, either. Look, we're all strung tight from what's happened here, and I'm sure she and Bo will be just fine. Let's just give them some time, huh?
I don't know, Marlena.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was with Bo earlier, and well, I've never seen him like this before. He was like a caged animal. He was snarling at me. And I'm afraid I didn't help matters. I think I made things worse.
Oh, now how could you possibly do that, Carol?
Oh, I said some things that... Oh, I'm just so afraid that Sean will cave in if he can't rely on Bo now.
Oh, and Pete. Thank you.
Look, if there's anything you need, just let me know. I'll be here for you, all right?
I will.
Should I?
Marlena, we're gonna go too.
Oh, Mickey, thank you for coming. It's so good to see you.
Good night, Sean.
I'm going to run upstairs. Oh, no, I think she'd like that. Thank you.
They're not going to need plastering. You name the color, and by the time you get back, it'll be painted.
Good.
You going someplace?
Yes, I'm taking the children to the mountains for a week. I think the pressure of the week has been a little bit too much for me. Anna, how's Carrie?
Ah, well, she finally went to sleep. She's very excited about taking that trip with you up in the mountains. I wish I'd thought of doing something like that with her myself, actually.
You don't mind my taking her, do you?
No.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you.
Marlena, do you mind if I stick around for a little bit? I want to talk to you about something.
I'd like that.
Okay. You guys go ahead. I'm going to...
Well, may we talk?
Sure. Why don't we sit down?
Great. Now, what do you think we should do about Carrie?
We finally had a chance to talk about Carrie.
Well, so am I.
Yes, and I think we need to be very clear about our feelings so that Carrie can know exactly where she stands.
Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking about that. I certainly don't want my daughter to feel insecure about who she is or where she belongs.
Good. Then we share that.
Yes, well, I certainly love her very much. I know that when I was stranded on that island, all I thought about was getting back to her and just seeing her. And before I left, when Anna DeMira Designs looked like it was going to be very successful, I was out looking for a nice place for us to live. In fact, I'm going to go out looking tomorrow for a place for us to live. I'd like Carrie to live with me.
Anna, before you make any decisions about
No,
where
no,
Carrie...
wait, let me finish, please. I would like Carrie to live with me. But I know myself. I know that it isn't easy raising a little girl. I know it isn't all little pink satin bows and patent leather shoes and having them look picture book perfect all the time.
No, it's not. There are nights when they get sick. There's a matter of discipline. There's their education. There's 100 small things a person hardly ever thinks of.
Yeah, things that you seem to be very good at dealing with. And to be very honest, I'm really not sure that I'm up to that sort of life.
Anna, what are you saying?
I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out here. I know that Carrie adores you very much. I know that you love her very much. What I don't know is what to do.
Tell me what you want to do.
I guess I want to have it both ways. I'd like you to be honest with me. Do you think I would be a selfish mother if I said I really wanted to have my daughter with me, but I know that I wouldn't be the best kind of mother for her? Or do you think I'd be a lousy mother if I knew very well that she would be much better off with you?
No, I don't think you're being selfish. And I wouldn't say that you were a lousy mother. I think you're being very realistic. And very sensitive. And that's quite an accomplishment, being that in touch with those kinds of feelings.
You don't think the worst of me then, huh?
The truth is, I admire you for it.
Oh. Well, that really doesn't give us an answer as to what to do with her, though, does it?
Anna, what about this? If you get a place to live where Carrie could have room, maybe we could share custody.
Share custody?
Well, lots of married couples are doing that when they get divorced these days, and it seems to serve everybody's needs the best.
Well, it sounds kind of interesting, but how would we go about it?
I guess that Carrie would live here, and then she would spend all the time she could with you when your work schedule would allow it.
You know, I think that might work out. I like that. I bet Carrie would like that, too.
Yes, I bet she would.
That's the best of both possible worlds. And you know what? I think her father would probably want it that way, too.
I don't think that Roman would mind that.
Then it's settled?
Oh, I think we should talk to Carrie and see how she feels about it, but sure.
Oh, I'm sure she'll have no objections, really. Well, thank you. I feel much better. It's such a relief to get all these things settled. It's been weighing on my mind for quite a while.
Yes, I'm glad we finally agreed on a way to handle it, too.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful vacation up in the mountains.
Thank you. I will call you the moment we get back.
Great.
Stay warm.
Anna leave?
Just left.
You okay?
No. You okay?
No. What do you say we talk?
Oh, good.
Move, you going on a vacation?
I think you could use a vacation, too.
What I'd really like to do is just run away from everything.
Don't you know you can't run away from your feelings?
Yeah, well, I'd sure like to try. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
It's a time of confusion for all of us, Bo. Nobody's real sure how they feel, what to do.
You too, huh?
Yeah, me too.
My problem is Hope. I can't handle this pressure she's putting on me.
So you had a fight?
Yeah. She doesn't seem to understand that before I do anything, I gotta go after Stefano.
Why?
You know why.
But why does it have to be you?
Why don't you send one of the authorities? Why don't you send somebody from the ISA?
Roman was one of the authorities. I got to finish what he started.
Roman was on a personal mission.
Yeah, to get me.
No, that's not true. He was planning on going to Haiti long before you got involved.
Well, that doesn't matter right now. Roman started this thing, and I'm going to finish it.
Bo, Roman understood about family. He knew we came first. He only went to Haiti to see Brother Andrew, not to chase after Stefano.
You're not just saying that to stop me.
I'm saying it because it's true. It's more important for you to stay here with your family right now. Your father's depending on you, Bo. This whole thing's taken quite a toll on him.
It's hard for me to picture my pop depending on me.
But he is. I've been strong for the family. I can't do that anymore. I don't have any strength left. You've got to do it now. You've got to take care of them. And if you loved your brother, then I know you did. You've got to take care of the things that he loved, not the things that he hated.
No, oh, no, no, Roman, no, no. Look behind you. Ah, ah, ah. Oh.
Something?
Yes, I forgot something.
I'll get out of your way.
I love you.
Roman,
No, you're going to listen to me now. I'm the one who's talking. Now, I have told you this before, and I'm going to tell you it again. I may be possessive sometimes, and I may be overbearing, but I am determined to protect you. Now, just listen to me. Listen. Now, you can be very stubborn, and I appreciate that, but this time you are wrong. I am right.
I'm not wrong. I know.
I didn't come back here to fight anymore about this with you. What I came back here for tonight is because I need to make love to you.
Hello?
Alice, it's Marlena.
Marlena, what is it?
I'm sorry for waking you up and Tom.
Darling, you didn't. Tom's at the hospital. He was called in on an emergency, and I can't sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep either.
Want me to come over?
Would you mind?
No, of course not. I'll be right there.
Oh, thanks. Come in. Come in.
going to be all right.
I know. Alice, I can't sleep in that bed. I try, but I can't do it.
Well, do you want to tell me what happened?
Every time I close my eyes, I see Roman. Roman and me, Roman and Stefano. It's Roman, Roman, Roman. I can't get him out of my mind.
Darling, you shouldn't try. It will take time. You owe that to yourself.
Do you know how many times I've told my patients that?
But you can't be expected to know the answers for yourself right now.
Alice, I feel like I'm falling apart. I don't know what to do.
You're entitled, Marlena.
But I feel scared. I feel lonely. I want the pain to go away, and I'm afraid if it does, my memories of Roman will too.
That won't happen. None of us will ever forget Roman. Darling, we have no choice. We have to go on.
I know I think I can in the daytime, but the nights...
I know. Now look, tomorrow you're going away to the mountains with the children, and things will begin to get better.
Do you really think so?
Yes. Yes, I do. I think it will do you good to get away from here.
You mean get away from memories of Roman?
Yes. Yes, I think you need that. And when you get back, Sean's brother Eric will have painted the house. And everything will be fresh and new.
Fresh and new.
You're going to be better sleeping down here instead of upstairs in that bed. All right?
Yeah. I think you better get home to Tom.
All right. But you've got to promise to call me if you need me.
Alice, I don't want to bother you again.
Oh, darling. Darling, it's no bother. And I think that hot chocolate I made you will make you sleep.
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
Good night, dear.
Good night. Roman, this can't be. It can't be happening.
All right, come on now, just take it easy.
How can I take it easy? I think Stefano is alive.
Anyone could have sent that note.
With a raven's feather?
It doesn't mean that Stefano sent it.
Don't baby me, Roman. I think Stefano is alive, and I think that he's after you. He's alive. I told you he was alive. He's after you. I told you he was after you. I told you so.
I'm so glad to see you.
I'm so glad to see you, and I'm really sorry that we didn't make it in time.
Oh, well, I understand. That's all right. I'm just so glad that you're both okay. Come on in.
Oh.
You are both okay, aren't
Yes,
you?
we're very, very well. Thank you.
I heard that you had a fever?
No, just a little cold.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, what the doctor thought it was going to be some sort of jungle fever, but it turned out that he just wanted her there for observation.
Yeah, but I got a clear bill of health when we got back to Salem last night. Well, a pretty clear bill of health.
Did you take your medicine? Did you take
Yes, I did. It's in my purse. What I do?
Oh, your purse is right there.
Okay.
And if you'd like some water,
No, I'll get it. I'll get it. You visit with Huge for a while.
Okay, it's in the kitchen, right?
Okay, this door?
Yes, right in there.
Okay.
Great. Jean, she seems different.
Yeah, she is a little different. She is.
You really do care about her a lot, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you, Marlena, I care about her more than just about anyone I've cared about in a long time. I wonder if this is it.
You mean love? Well, gosh, I guess only you can answer that.
Well, did you tell her about the island?
Well, I told her a little something about it, yes.
We've been very worried about both of you.
Well, like you said, we're fine. Let us worry about you for now.
Oh, that's very sweet, Calliope, but I'm all right.
Look, if you need us, that's what we're here for.
Gina, I'll always need you.
I wish there was something that could have been done about Roman. I'm really sorry about
Well,
that.
thank you. Nobody's to blame for that. You know, we all did the very best that we could. You did, I did, Bo did.
How is Bo?
I'm not sure. Bo's going to have to face the fact that Roman is gone. And life just is going to be different now for all of us.
It's certainly going to be very different for all of us.
You know, when you came by, I was getting ready to get some packing things.
You're going on a trip?
Yes, I'm taking the children to the mountains for a few days.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I think I need some time to get away.
Well, listen, why don't we get going? Probably have a lot of things to do, right?
Well, I'd like to get the twins ready, yeah.
I know. Look, I love you a great deal, and if there's anything that you need, please ask me, all right?
You're not going to make me cry, are you?
No, I'm not going to make you cry. Come on.
Good, thanks.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, now you stay with me.
Okay. Thanks.
You know, Stefano's going to pay for this. He's really going to pay for this. I can tell you that.
I don't want to talk about Stefano. I don't want to think about him. All I want to do now is just go forward and get on with my life. Thanks both for coming. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, my goodness.
What is it?
Oh, it's a letter from Bristol Township.
Oh, yeah, that's about 20 miles from here.
Mm-hmm. Don't really know anybody. Dear Mrs. Brady, I hope you don't find me presumptuous for writing this letter, but I've been a fan of yours ever since you had your radio show. I read about your husband in the paper and felt the need to reach out somehow. I hope that tells you something about how we felt about his life and his death, how it's affected other people. He was a very courageous man and an inspiration to us all. There aren't many people in this world who would go the lengths that he did to defend what is good and what is just. I'm only sorry for the pain it must be causing you and your children. I know it's little consolation, but my prayers are with you in this very difficult time. Sincerest sympathy, Mr. James Porterfield. Oh, do you suppose that I packed too much? Probably. Eric, I left a list in the kitchen of things you might want to know. And, well, if you have any questions, I also left the number where the children and I will be, if you need anything.
Oh, no, I'm sure I'll be fine.
You sure you want to do this?
Marlena, come on. I need a place to stay. And I tell you, besides, I want to stick close to my brother.
Oh. How is Sean?
Well, he's been better. It's not so much his health, it's his spirit, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's a great comfort to have you here.
Well, I hope so. I love my brother very much.
He loves you, too. So did Roman. Roman always said that he could always count on you. Now I know what he meant. Thank you. Oh, what a nice surprise.
I just came to wish you a good trip and to look at those adorable twins one more time.
Well, so the other Horton women.
Hi, Grandma. How are you?
Hello, Millis.
So why are you hiding them?
The twins are upstairs in the nursery.
Now, you come along with me, and you can help me get them all bundled up. Okay? Good. We won't be but a minute.
How's she doing?
Oh, okay. I think she misses Maggie and Sarah a lot, though.
Oh, sure, and I guess that episode with Pete didn't help a bit, did it?
No, it was very tough. She had a date last night, though.
Well, that's good news.
I guess so.
Something wrong?
Well, no, I mean, I don't think so. Well, her date was with Barry Reed.
Tessa's ex-husband?
Yeah. Well, that was my first reaction, too. You know, when I met him, though, he was a lot different than I thought he'd be.
How's that?
Well, he was nice, you know, he was gentlemanly.
Well, you're not saying that you trust that man.
Well, look, my instincts tell me that I shouldn't trust him, but I really can't find any reason not to, Marlena. I am worried about Melissa, though. I certainly don't want to see her getting hurt.
Well, you can take very good care of yourself and still end up getting hurt, you know. I'm okay.
You sure?
Yes, I am. I have to be. For the babies. And for him.
Ready.
Oh, are you sure they're going to be warm enough?
We'll find them in blankets. We're going to go out and put them in their seats. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, good. Marlena, Nadine's here.
Oh. Okay, I'll be right out.
Okay, sweetie.
We will never forget you. Not your friends. Not your family. And not me. I love you. Goodbye.